I've watched how to walk in high heel tutorials on YouTube, and they have some good advice, but one thing they never mentioned was pronation and supination, and that to me is really, really important, because if you have either one of these conditions, you're going to have to train your foot to walk a certain way in high heels. We've all seen people have mishaps with high heels, and while it's kind of funny to watch if it's not happening to you, if it's happening to you, you feel like an idiot, for one thing. Secondly, you're afraid of falling, and worst case scenario, you break or sprain an ankle. So that's not a good thing. So while these videos are helpful, if they don't mention these conditions, you can watch all these videos all day long and still wonder why you're having problems walking in high heels. So what does pronation and supination look like? Stay tuned and find out. This is how your foot should normally be. This is if the inside of your foot hits, and this is like normal where it's kind of neutral, but this is when the outside of your foot hits, and that's what I suffer from. These are my feet, I'm sitting on a chair, obviously, but if I were to point both feet, this is what I end up with. So you can see that my feet are kind of curving out, and I swear I'm not like purposely making them curve out. They just kind of curve out. So yes, if I were to take my socks off, you would see that on the outer edge of my feet, on both feet, I have kind of a callus because there's a bone, I don't know what it is, but it hits, and it hits on the outer edge, and it's no, I wouldn't say it's starting to hurt, but certain shoes that I wear that aren't padded very well make that bone that keeps hitting the ground, it makes it hurt a little bit more. So my feet should normally be like this, but I can tell just by flexing my feet that I have to flex harder in order to get them to be more flat on the ground. But when I'm relaxed, my feet naturally curve out like that, and that's where wearing heels becomes a problem. But I am a stubborn person and a determined person. So when I saw these Frye seamed clogs online, I thought, I think I could wear these heels. They're kind of high for me. They're about 3.5 inches, maybe 3 3/4 inches, but they have a pretty decent platform to them. Also, the heel width is pretty decent as well. So I thought, I like the way these look, and they have kind of a classic look to them, and I think they're the kind of shoe that you could wear with jeans, and you could also wear them with a dress. I like shoes, accessories, and clothes that you can spruce up a little bit, and just accessories and whatever that you can wear with pretty much anything. Okay, so I thought these were fairly classic enough so that I could wear these both with jeans and a dress that I did buy. So I bought these and wore them, and they're pretty comfortable, but I did twist my ankle a few times when I wore them out. I didn't break anything, I didn't sprain any ankle, but it was after wearing that I thought there's something wrong with the way I place my foot. So I'm going to have to train myself to walk in these. So I've been walking in the apartment with these, and I think I'm getting the knack of it. So once you find a pair of heels that you think you can walk in, and I wouldn't start out with stilettos, I would start out with something that has a little more solid heel like these do. You can see that they're fairly wide. If you suffer from supination like I do, what you need to do is make sure you're doing the heel toe, but remember that you need to pay attention to the inner part of your foot, and make sure that when you're walking, you pretend that you're walking flat-footed. Okay? Because if you walk like you normally do, you're going to do that. And you don't want that. You want to be solid and secure And these shoes are Frye's. They're very good. I'm very happy with them. They have leather straps, but I have kind of skinny ankles. What I did is I poked additional holes in the leather straps that go around the ankles so I could feel a little more secure in them. So one thing about these shoes is if these are fakes, and they very well might be because I paid $30 American for them and they normally retail for $2.29. They're actually, I think, on sale for $1.29, so you can get a bargain if you can go to the Frye website and scarf them up. But if these are indeed fake Frye sandals, these are the best quality fakes I've ever experienced in my life. So I haven't been turning my ankle because consciously I've been thinking you gotta walk flat-footed, heel to toe. Try and keep that weight off of your outer edge of the feet and you won't be turning your ankle. Okay, and I can definitely feel my legs getting a workout because I don't walk in heels all that much because up until very recently I've not been able to feel comfortable in them. Even though these are high heels, they are fairly comfortable. They're kind of heavy. And that's another reason why I think these might be the real deal, and I got super lucky because on the Frye website, these have gotten very good reviews. But one thing that has been noted about them in one of the comments is that they are heavy. But these kind of make me feel grounded. So I actually, like them because I feel grounded and I don't feel like I'm going to fall as much as I have in other heels. So I would recommend these if you've always wanted to walk in heels but want something a little more sturdy and a little more wide in terms of heels go, because these, like I said, will make you feel a little more secure than a typical stiletto. And I would practice walking around around your apartment, house, whatever with them to get used to it, because I can feel my legs, my thighs getting a workout. But I'm trying to remember heel toe, and walking flat foot. So I hope this has helped you. If you've always been able, or if you haven't been able to walk in heels and not exactly sure why, it could be why. It could be that you are suffering from supination, which means your feet naturally curve out like this. Or maybe you're suffering from pronation, to where your feet curve in like that. You want to keep it on a nice even heel, and unfortunately you won't be able to walk with your natural gait. You're going to have to think flat foot, neutral position. But with a little bit of practice, I think that you'll be able to find some shoes that you feel like practicing walking in. And if you just remember where your foot is supposed to be positioned, I think you'll be able to feel more comfortable walking in high heels. And the next time I want to wear these heels out of the house, I feel fairly confident that I will not be twisting my ankle. So I hope this has helped you out. If you have any comments about this video, please leave them. I would like to see if this video has helped you out in any way. And if you can't walk in heels, it may not be because of anything that the video is doing wrong, of the videos that you watch, but maybe just the way your feet naturally fall when they walk. So if you can remember to keep your feet nice and flat instead of curving out like this or curving in like this, you might have a little more success walking in heels. Till next time, bye-bye.